Hi, my name is Nia Rich, and I'm your social media correspondent, and I'm here with the wonderful Angela Yee, who is the host of the 2022 Black Music Honors Social Media Lounge presented by AT&T. Before she gets started, I just want to ask her a few questions. So are you ready?
I'm ready, Nia.
Okay. So why do you feel it's important to honor these musical legends today?
Man, I think even when you see certain performances and festivals happening and the energy that you get from it, even some TV shows and reality shows that have been going on, and it just makes you so reminiscent of that time period. For me, it was like one of the best times of music, and they deserve it.
Are you excited to see anybody particularly perform tonight?
Am I? Okay, so I know Kid and Play is performing, and I know they still have their dance moves, so I'm excited to see that. Of course, I want to see Drew Hill, because Drew Hill is legendary, and I've never had a chance to see Drew Hill perform in person. So I'm looking forward to that. Eric Bellinger. And I saw that Zanique is performing.
Yes.
And so I was like, look, that's different for the lineup. So I do want to see what her performance is going to turn out like. I'm rooting for her for that. But I think that's dope because it's all these like, you know, older artists and then Zanique. And so that's dope. I can't wait to see what she does.
And what do you think about the future of Black music?
Man, I think Black music is the popular music and the popular culture. So I feel like we might as well just change that to pop music. Because if pop means popular, that's what it is. It used to be something that people thought wouldn't be marketable or like a niche thing, but now it's taken over everything. And so, I mean, that's just what music is. Like, it influences everybody, everything. You see it in marketing, you see it just from ticket sales, you see it just from movies, everything. So that's Black music running things.
Of course. And then I'm interested to know, what music did you grow up listening to, and did that affect your being in the radio business now?
You know, my parents had a lot of vinyl in the house. And so I would sit downstairs and listen to everything. My favorite movie when I was young, and I was not old enough to watch this, was Purple Rain. And so that whole entire soundtrack, to me, there is not one bad song on there. I could listen to that from like front to end, nonstop. And so, you know, Prince was a huge influence on me growing up. That's why purple is my favorite color to this day, because of Prince. Of course, I like Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson. I used to like Lisa, just really fun music. And Shirley E, I wanted to be like Shirley E when I used to watch her playing the drums, and I had a chance to interview her, so that was exciting for me. And so just things like that, like I love R&B. I still listen to the new R&B artists now, like when I'm in my downtime, that's what I listen to. So I like to mix it up. I have all these different playlists where I have, you know, some 80s and 90s music, SWV, I love SWV, and Escape. I just saw Mary J. Blige, I mean, she's legendary. And so I like to mix that up and then mix that in with like some newer artists like SZA, her, 7th Streeter, and things like that.
And then speaking of your past interviews, is there anyone in particular that just stood out to you or like left a lasting impression?
I think we interviewed Dave Chappelle, so that was really exciting for me. I love comedy. I would also say JB Smoove, he's another comedian, but I really enjoy his interview because I like when we learn things about people we didn't know before, and when it feels like they're really revealing a lot about themselves. And so for those, I mean, I know we could think of like some big ones, like obviously a Jay-Z, but I like to think of things that might be like off the beaten path of what you would expect. 2 Chainz, I always enjoy interviewing him. And just even to see people that I came up with in this business and see them become successful, that's always a huge deal. Cardi B, just seeing how she came up and being able to interview her and seeing her rise from being like a social media star to being on Love and Hip Hop to being like this huge celebrity.
Okay, well, thank you so much. I just learned new stuff about you too, so this is my first interview, so that's great. But my name is Nia Rich again, and I'm just signing off, and I'll let you take it away now with your interview.